Hi everybody, good evening. Welcome to tonight's live webinar with myself, Michael Devlin. We have Alex Phillips who is taking his time out of, I don't know if it's a bank holiday weekend where you are, Alex. Bank holiday here in the UK, so myself and my team have been flat out working, but are you guys off tomorrow or are you in work or what? What's happening?
No, we're working tomorrow, man. But I'll tell you what, we had Cinco de Mayo and the Kentucky Derby on Saturday, so it was a pretty lively weekend over here.
Pretty sweet, man. Pretty sweet. Well, it's a bank holiday weekend, which means everybody's out partying tonight. But we're doing a live webinar for all the Custom Cat crew because you guys aren't really that convinced, right? You guys have been through the mill, and I actually was I was reading some of the posts that are on the Shopify review platform when it comes to actually syncing products on from Shopify over to Amazon. So for me, I didn't realize how bad a problem this was, but having spoke to some of the custom catters and the customers and the problems that you guys have had, I can see that out of 92 reviews of an Amazon, the main Amazon syncing app on Shopify, 54 of those reviews are 1 stars. That's now if this was an Amazon product, it would be banned. That's the irony behind it. And the only reason why I'm bringing that up is because if I was forced to kind of do some market research on really how bad you guys have had it. So I didn't realize that. But yeah, it seems to be the whole sync process. No wonder how you guys didn't believe how easy this is going to be. I didn't realize on the last webinar, you guys were already pretty much pre-sold, and I just went headlong into a sales webinar. But all the custom cat people were like, right, okay, you don't have to sell us. We already want this. Can you just show us the software? Can you just show us? So tonight, the whole purpose behind this webinar is to give everybody who is on the webinar, who is live right now and who is signed up and has subscribed to tonight's webinar, is to get you guys in for free for a week. So I promised Alex that we were just going to let all you guys in, and you're just going to play around with the system. I'm going to dive into the system in just a little second. But I wanted to just read out. Now, guys, can you just let me know you can hear me loud and clear? We've got Justin Ninin who says, hello, Michael, can hear you. What's up, everyone? We've got, hey, Devlin, let's rock. Hannah is on the line. Julian Hadley, hi, Michael. So I take it you guys can hear me loud and clear. Yes, 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 yes. So everybody's throwing that in. But all over, I mean, I've just started sharing my screen. Alex, can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah, I can see it.
Okay, is Michael on the line as well? Is Michael Blockcamp here?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, morning, evening, everybody.
Evening. It's 10 past 10 in the evening here. I'm starting to sound like a psychic medium. Is Michael Blockcamp in the room? He is in the room. He's here. He's with us. So
I wouldn't miss this. I'm excited, man. I'm so excited.
Awesome. So listen, I mean, this is the Shopify app. Now it says here 0 stars. This is the made by Shopify for Amazon. It says 0 stars, useless. I don't understand why it's so hard to get a product set up, and it blows my mind that a company like Amazon doesn't have a functional, effort-free Shopify app when it comes to loading products on Amazon. Whatever sales you thought might or you might imagine you'd get are not worth the anxiety of this process. Now, I know how complex this process has been. I've been working on it bits and pieces, and I've been working on a manual process, and we have completely automated it for you, and we're going to jump in a little second. But you guys should go here and read the reviews just in case you think that you already know that it's not an easy process, but just in case you're under any illusions of how hard time these Shopify sellers have had it, go read here. So over in Launch Pros, Alex has said to me, Mike, can you just do a demo of the software, let everybody see it, and then we'll get you guys in. So everybody that's on, you will be emailed an access code tomorrow. You guys can jump in and start playing around with the software. Inside the Academy area, what you guys will see, well, that's it, just logged me out. So there we go. Let me just log back in here real quick. Turn the security sensitivity down on this thing. So inside the actual the Academy area, you guys can go through all of these modules to start syncing. Tomorrow, I'm going to be putting up how to create the perfect listing to show you guys how to get ranked on Amazon. But tonight, I'm going to show you how easy it is and how we're going to take our app in a syncing process and become one of the #1 rated apps within the Shopify arena. But our main partners, Custom Cat, who have, Alex, can I just confirm how many products you have in your catalog right now between variations and sizes and all that other good stuff? How many products does it work out to be?
We've got about 35,000 SKUs. So it turns out it's about 550 products or so. But yeah, altogether, I mean, it's a ton.
Yeah, so it's a ton. So you know that, I mean, even just when you're going to have to upload a product from your Shopify store into Amazon, which they did a big PR push about, and this isn't assassination on Shopify. We love Shopify, right? I mean, Shopify is an amazing platform, helped hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs. But the processes behind this, and I'll tell you the reason why the complexity and why the app breaks, is because every single product that you send over to Amazon on an FLT, which is a flat file or FLT file, it has to be mapped to the appropriate category, the appropriate size, the appropriate color, and the multiple variations all have to link into Amazon's system. Now, that's just one product. Imagine that on a 26,000 scale that Alex just mentioned. That's what LaunchPros is just literally created. So we're going to make this super easy for use, and we're going to jump in a little second. Inside, when you get into LaunchPros, the first thing that I want you guys to do is jump inside the Academy and start going through and linking your accounts up. And then I want you to jump into your Amazon Spy. And then what I want you to do is just go in here and search the marketplace for products, right? So if you want to come in here right now and search for any product, so you want to look for long sleeve sports tees. So here's a search that I did earlier on. So we just want to run the size of this market. And there's a reason why we did this, because this is a product that we're going to site to Amazon right now. So let's just go have a look, and we'll show you how this process. Now, Alex, how long do you think it takes to sync a product from LaunchPros to Amazon? I mean, I'm talking about to set the process in motion, and then what will happen is the file, the FLT file, and let's say you want to sync one product. Let's say you want to sync 100 products in one switch. How long do you think that would take?
Are you asking me to guess?
Take a guess.
I don't know. I know that in the current world, it's taking longer than 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get products fully loaded and, you know, from Shopify to Amazon. So anything, you know, anything less than that would be great.
Well, I mean, okay, so why don't we come back to the tools in a little second, because these are all here. We kind of touched on these in the previous webinar, and plus they're already in the Academy anyway. We go through how to show use, we explain what the tools are, how to find out all the numbers behind all the products that are selling, and then how to find all the key terms. So it's all in here. So I'm not going to go through that, right? What's the point in going there? Because I'm going to give you all of this in-depth training. You want to find out how easy it is to sync a product, right? So let's go into LaunchPros Tees. This is my store that I've made up for you guys. So we're going to go into Custom Cat, and Custom Cat is going to be given the privilege. I've got my own coffee brand in the UK, and this entire system has been built for me to build and scale my own businesses, for me to bundle products with all of the millions of dollars that I sell every year on Amazon. I built this system for me, and then I then said, well, why don't I just let everybody, all the other sellers, come on here and build their businesses, right? So this is for me. I'm using this. I eat my own dog food. I use this to build my business. So that's why I'm so excited about this right now. So if we go over and we just look at the, let's go add a product, Alex, and let's go to direct to garment, and let's go here, and let's go ahead and let's see, for example, we want to select this product here, save this product. Let's go up here. Let's go next. Let's go continue without saving. Let's choose the Hustle. Now, the coffee brand that I've launched in the UK is called Hustle Coffee. It's probably the hardest working coffee in the world. Everybody that's on the webinar, by the way, will get a free bag of this stuff. I'm going to ship it. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, I'll ship you a free bag. You will sleep with one eye open because it's super strong, but it's designed for the hustler. It's to release the inner hustler. Alex, I'll send all the guys at Custom Cat this. You'll have never seen them print so many T-shirts in all your life when you.
You're sponsor the production facility.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and click this design, because this is the hustler. This is deal with it. This is my hair at the weekend. So let's go ahead and hit next. And then what we'll do is we'll just take this product here, because This is the product we want to go for, and you can see this is where your design is. Now, I'm not going to tell the custom cat people how to suck eggs. This app is the exact same as the app that's in Shopify anyway. So if you're familiar with customizing all your products, you will just go through the same process. So let's go and we'll just save this product like that because we're happy with it. So we're going to review export. Are we going to look at position? Are we going to modify this? Well, we're not. We're just going to go ahead and click here and we're going to hit export. And that's the product complete. Now this product's just been queued to sit inside the Amazon system. So your Seller Central account that you've just linked your products live. You can go through this and do this for 20, 30, 40, 100, 1,000 products. Now, I don't want you to do 1,000 products. I just want you to do 1 and 2 because I'm going to teach you how to strip all the key terms out for the product that you're going to be going for. And this is it. So forget about all of these reviews that are all 1 stars, right? And the headache everybody's getting here. Dozens of them. There's 10 pages plus. This is literally taken as, did you see how fast that was, Alex?
Oh yeah, what was that? 45 seconds?
I don't know. I think it was faster than that. I didn't even count. So we go to manage listings. We can see here that we've got 2 products that are live and being queued for Amazon right now, and this is your product ready to go. Now, Amazon's queuing system can take up between 15 minutes to 45 minutes, but the Amazon Seller Central account that you guys plug into your Launch Pros account, it will be automatically queued, and then inside your listing builder or your app store here, so whatever, you're only going to be able to work with Custom Cat right now because that's the one that we're going to be working with. And inside your listing builder, I'm going to show you how to take your keywords from the tools and start creating the perfect listing from contextual analysis all the way straight through. Now, contextual analysis is about keywords. I'm not going to go into that on tonight's webinar because at the end of the day, this was just to prove to you guys that A, you're all getting in for free for a week, and B, how easy it was to sync a product from the Custom Cat app straight over and into Amazon, and this is being queued. Now, I'm going to go through live and I'm going to build my coffee brand. I'm going to bundle it with my clothing, and I'm going to do that live, and I'm going to take you on that journey with me as well to show you how you can combine print on demand with physical products that are in Amazon. That's the reason why I built this system. So Alex, can we go ahead and take some questions? Can we go ahead and just find out what kind of feedback we're getting?
Yeah, happy to answer any questions. I can't see any of the questions here in the GoToWebinar menu.
Yeah, GoToWebinar is driving me insane right now.
I know.
So no one should worry about buying in. It is really easy and amazing. Can't wait for the further training. That was Sue. Actually, Sue was one of the first people on the webinar. She bought in right away, so she's loving it. Awesomeness, Justin Meenan just said. Now, Justin, I know that you were a hypercritic, and I managed to convert you because seeing's believing, and that was the topic of the webinar. And I can't believe that we could have just did this in 5 minutes 2 weeks ago, and you would all have been in by now. But we wanted to keep the listing builder until the very end. But syncing the products is one thing, but the art is in the copy. It's in the creating of the listing, and that will be released tomorrow. The listing builder will be released for you guys coming in, and I'll have the videos all queued up inside the Academy area for you just to go from 1 straight through to 10 and just start selling right away. Now, once you've created your listing, every other week between Thursdays and Sundays, we'll announce that, and you guys will get emails anyway. We will give you live training on how to strip out the key terms of your competitors and start advertising within the Amazon platform, because you guys will be used to selling on Shopify, running adverts from Facebook. You don't have to do that anymore. I'm going to show you how to create the perfect images of multiple products so that you get a competitive advantage. I'm not going to spend, there's too much topic and too much strategy to be talking about on a live webinar because I want you guys to sit down and take in the training. But that is how quick your products sync to Amazon. And I know that Alex was wondering, he was asking me all last week, how long does it take? I mean, can you just show me? Can you just show me it happening? Well, it's just happened. That's working. That's it. It's rocking and rolling. So again, let's just answer some questions. So Ben Smith is saying, where is the link to the app? So Ben, the link is inside your system. Your apps is accessible from your app marketplace. So you just go in there and you find your Custom Cat app, you sync it to, there's videos inside the Academy. If you get stuck, everything's shown you in there. Mary Semmer is saying only t-shirts. No, Mary, it's every single product that is in. I only use that product as a perfect example. Again, one of the strategy videos in the training that we've got queued up that you guys will start to see populate, all the listings will go up. I think over between, tomorrow's a bank holiday, but between Tuesday and all the way right through to Thursday, you will start to see all your dates for your training start to come in on your live calls. And it will be a focus like this and an exact screen share where I'll jump in and show you how to tap into a $25 million niche, how to create the perfect listing, the perfect bundle, and then how to advertise that bundle to the perfect audience. And all of that is going to be by taking the keywords that the system Launch Pros will already know that your customer is using to buy that product, right? Because we're tapped right into the Amazon marketplace. So Andrew Mayer says in capital letters, I can't wait. So Christopher is saying, I didn't understand what you were trying to show with the bad reviews. What was that? Question mark. It was the problem that Shopify sellers were having with Shopify's main app to sync products with Amazon, Christopher. So you guys can go and read them yourself. That's really not for me to kind of say, but it's in the app marketplace. So Julian is saying, are we using Custom Cat? Are we only using Custom Cat products? What about others? Well, Julian, there's not a lot of products that Custom Cat doesn't do. We're looking at the custom area. I mean, there's 26,000 products for you to get started with. Any more than that, bearing in mind that every product that you put up into the Amazon platform is going to have an advertising budget behind it. So remember that. And then the more products you do, the more advertising. Another thing that I wanted to get off the table as well tonight is that at the end of your 7-day trial, you will be given an annual membership, which is an unlimited sales membership, if you like. Doesn't matter how much you sell, doesn't matter how many products you put live. It's $599, and that is our gift to the Custom Cat community, because Custom Cat was our first and main app. They've been amazing with us. They've been working with us to perfect the actual link-in process from the Launch Pros platform to ourselves and then up over into Amazon, which our tech team have kind of just knocked right out of the park. This was a lot slower when we were testing this the other day, and the guys they've just nailed it. So I can't wait to get started with this in the UK. But you guys are just to focus on the US right now, but me, I'm a little bit spoiled because I can pick whatever market I want, and that's just the way it is. So anyway, so Julian, that's my advice to you is you don't really need any more products. I mean, we're going to have supplements coming in here. We've got ship offers that are coming in. Those guys are getting technically integrated next week as well. So if you can, I mean, imagine bundling your supplements with your clothing line. The stuff that we've got lined up for you in the training. I wanted to just kind of throw this out here as well, Alex. I mean, the actual product finder tool, which is a proprietary tool that I wrote and was programmed by my team, there's other tools out there in the market. For full transparency, there's Jungle Scout, there's Unicorn Smasher. These products are $50 to $70 a month. So these are $1,000 almost a year just for that one program. I mean, the app that you would have to, all the apps that we're going to give you access to will all be free in here. So when the training that you're going to get access to, tens of thousands of dollars worth of training just to come in and cherry pick. No, you don't have to pay for training ever again. All you have to do is come in here and sell your products inside Launch Pros. That's all you have to do. So Rita is saying, is this specifically for Shopify stores? Rita, it doesn't matter if you've got a Shopify store or not. You can start selling on Amazon. A Shopify store is just a web page with lots of apps. You need traffic. You either need to know Facebook, you either need to know Pinterest or YouTube or paid ads on Google. Whereas on Amazon, it's got all the traffic. We're going to show you how to get Amazon to index your your landing page on page 1 of Amazon, because all the keywords that we're going to give you. I don't want to dive in too much and throwing analogies about like contextual analysis and A9 algorithms and all that other stuff, because you guys are new to this, and I want to just give you bite-sized training, 5, 8, 9-minute videos all the way right through, so that you can take your time. Just like Mary just intimated in the last question, it's super easy, and she hadn't joined, she didn't really know, and she took a jump into the platform, and she absolutely loves it, and I've been back and forward with her a lot. So Eric Canada is saying, do we need to cancel our custom cat account? No, you don't have to cancel any custom cat account, Eric. You can take your existing keys. So if you're already selling with custom cat on Shopify, you can just take those keys and put them into the system and put in your payment details, and all your designs will come up, right? So am I right in saying that, Alex, that if we've got our existing sellers from Custom Cat and they have an account already with their app, they can come in here and just use their keys and all their designs will be inside?
I'm not sure if I understand. No, the designs aren't transferable from the Shopify app to this app. Same thing with WooCommerce. You know, Custom Cat has an integration with Shopify. We also have them with WooCommerce. You can't transfer your designs. Like, your designs aren't saved in one central library. But I mean, we have bulk uploading into the design library, so you can upload 1,000 designs in 10 minutes or so. You know, it's not a huge time suck at all.
Perfect. I mean, you can do a mass upload anyway, but I mean, we've got a situation where all you'll do is you'll select your designs and upload them into the Launch Pros account within the app. So there might be, and remember, guys, the Amazon strategy that you're going to be having is a little bit different from novelty. You are going to be looking at building a brand. We're going to show you the difference between custom and brand ethics, because, you know, bearing in mind that our tool, the actual Amazon Spy, looks at everything, every single product. So if you're wanting to maybe sell a custom print-on-demand bag, there might be a mass market product that you might want to produce to bundle with that, right? So this is the journey that you're now on. We're about to change the game. We're going to change your mindset. We're going to let you look at the Amazon platform completely differently, and we're wanting you to start building your brand by using the traffic. So we're going to get you to make what sells rather than you trying to figure out what's selling. Our system's going to show you everything that's selling inside the Amazon platform, and we're going to allow you to custom a variation of that from all the apps that we're going to be plugged into. But for now, we're focusing on Custom Cat. So hopefully that answers your question, Eric. So how much is Launch Pros? You're getting it free for a week, but you will be paying $599 next Sunday. If you want, and you guys, now you will not be able to sync with Amazon until you have a full unlocked membership, but it's going to take you a little while to set up all your accounts and all that sort of good stuff. That's why we've given you a full week to play with it. And if you want to wait until the last day, that's up to you. But if you want to start selling right away and you're totally convinced within a day, then you guys can go ahead and just go ahead and pay your annual membership, and that's you done. You can start selling right away. So sounds quality. So sound quality is quite tinny, actually. Is that what that's saying? Yeah, it is. So Christopher, Alex, can you hear me loud and clear? Is there any problems with the tinniness? I'm not getting any feedback from anybody else about sound quality.
I can hear you just fine, actually. It hasn't broken up at all.
So Kathy is saying that she's already got her membership and she's looking for her email. All the emails were sent out, Kathy, but if you've registered already, go to launchpros.com and request a new password, and it will arrive inside your inbox, just in case you get lost in spam or whatever. But all the emails, insofar as I know, have went out. So you already need an Amazon account. You already need an Amazon account to set this up. Well, if you want to sell on Amazon, Mark, you will definitely need an Amazon.com account. If you've got an existing account, you can use that. Absolutely no problem at all. So that should give you everything that you need. All you need is an Amazon Seller Central Pro account. Again, the training is inside the academy. We walk you through everything that you need from step 1 right through to 8, as we are currently sitting right now. And we've got 2 videos away, which is the sync process and the branding process, and then the listing builder. And that ultimately is going to give you everything that you need to begin selling and move right into sponsored ads. So Tony Miles says, listing builder says available soon. It will be available in probably about 24 to 48 hours, Tony, when I release it and do the videos. So I'm not releasing any part of the features that don't have videos with them, because it will just create a backup. George is saying, can't wait to get going. Does the app automatically set the fulfillment time to set with Custom Cat fulfillment times? Really good question, Ben. Ben, we will be giving you a little bit of training to go in there and change your delivery time to 3 days. We'll also be showing you how to change the shipping options inside Amazon so that you can offer free shipping if you want. So that's easy enough, no problem about that. But really good question, and I'll double check with the developers as well. So Sue is saying, my understanding is that Amazon wants products they can ship and it doesn't do on demand. Sue, Amazon has its own custom platform. Amazon also owns Merch by Amazon. So Amazon loves custom products. Amazon Open Marketplace, particularly with FBM, which is fulfillment by merchant, Amazon offers that facility. In fact, it's embracing FBM sellers because FBA sellers are taking up all the space inside the warehouses and typically don't really bring anything to the table for Amazon. Amazon's got all the customers. FBA sellers typically don't run any external traffic. FBM sellers have their own warehouses, and in the eyes of Amazon, they do their own marketing and they're proactive with their customers. So Amazon is very much embracing FBM sellers and giving a lot of opportunities within that marketplace to fulfillment by merchant. And I'll go in and I'll crack open all of those opportunities for you as we progress. So Sue said, great. So Kathy is saying, so this is a Shopify app. It's not a Shopify app, it's a standalone app that it's accessible through LaunchPros only at this moment in time, Kathy. We will be working with our partners to figure out how we want to position this app. We might offer it for free inside Shopify, but it might just be a sync process, but it will only be syncing if you sell with CustomCat, for example, or ShipOffers, or any of the partners that we have inside the LaunchPros platform. That will be something for me to decide when that timing is right. At the moment, we're just testing it. We're in the marketplace, and we've got over 300 users in the inside of the platform right now. So it's easy, and we will open it up as we move forward. So Andrew is saying, can I sync and run 2 Amazon stores? Great question, Andrew. Yes, you can sell in every single marketplace that you choose to. If CustomCat ship to it, if our app partners ship, then you can sell. You know, the LaunchPros system is designed to automatically sync with every single app marketplace that you can think of. So if you're looking at MWS keys for .com, we can ship there. United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, France, and Spain, Canada and Australia, we're looking at right now as well. So, but again, it's got to be in sync with where our app partners ship, and it's all about timing to market. Alex, I think you and I had a little bit of a brief discussion, and Mike, I think you jumped in as well, talking about the timelines on when it comes to actually shipping to different regions. Can we just touch upon that tonight, because this is obviously recorded as well, and it will be going out to the members who have not yet made it. So can you just touch on the shipping times?
Sure, absolutely. You know, there's shipping times and production times. Some ship as soon as a day. Some could take 2 or 3 days. If there's a QC issue, it could be extended if we have to order a new garment, remake it. But on average, 2 to 3 days. Of course, proximity to Detroit will dictate how quickly the customer receives it. As far as international, you know, I was really surprised. Someone told me that they had ordered a sample for themselves, and I think London, Mike, and they had it in a week, which surprised me. I don't think they all happen that fast. Some of it is how quickly they clear customs. But really, what we're seeing is about 2 weeks-ish for international shipping. I think it's pretty fast, Alex. What do you think?
Yeah, and especially you know, the more popular countries to ship to. You know, generally we see most packages, aside from the United States, going to Canada, the UK, Australia, and what else would you say? France, Germany, I suppose. So as long as you stick with those countries, you know, you're looking at within 2 weeks delivery time.
I mean, some will take 3 sometimes. I mean, seeing it exceed 3 weeks, I think, is a rarity.
Yeah. So is it? I mean, I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, 3 weeks would be, for me, way too long for an international shipment. I mean, I know that these products are custom, so that's why at this moment in time, from an optimization point of view, I would be looking to just sell in and around the United States. I mean, one of the things that we will be optimizing from a marketing angle for you guys, and I'm just about to get a link just to jump over into the Amazon Seller Central account to show you guys, and just real quick, I'm just bouncing between things here, is that your listing has been queued for processing. So one of the things that you would do after you've set up your process in the once you've set up your brand in the Custom Cat app, and you went through uploading your designs and you've hit process, you'll hit push to Amazon, and this is what will happen is your listing has been queued for processing, and then it will hit your Amazon account. So, and then your listing that you submit to that particular product will arrive and go live instantly. So yeah, back onto the topic of the shipping right now. This is where we have to try and make sure that the apps are linked to the actual products that we offer are as close to the regions or the companies that are offering the service, the print-on-demand service, is as close to the regions within the Amazon seller demographic or the geographic location. So if we're looking for sportswear, for example, the geographic location is Germany, we really want to try and find the print-on-demand center that would facilitate that inside, a week and a bit max, because I think when you move into multiple weeks, I think that might be a conversion issue. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the sellers think about that as well. So Rosemary is saying, so where are you going to teach on how we get started with branding for those that are complete newbies? So Rosemary, we have something pretty cool for you as well. So if we go to apps and we go to marketplace, you can see here there's a brand vault coming. So the brand vault will have logos, it will have graphic design, image stacks, domain names, and pretty much a brand in a box for you just to pick a name, all design, all images, market size. You'll have all the numbers all done for you by our research team, and you can come in here and just buy them ready-made. So we've got a done for you service as well. When we go into the listing builder, and when the listing builder opens up, you will be able to, I'll be talking and discussing all about the images and the reason for the conversion images and why you will be putting them together. And if you don't really want to go out there, I'll be showing you how to and where to go get it done. But if you don't want to take that punt and you don't want to take the risk that the images that you're being given don't have a royalty release, you can have our team do them for you. So you can submit that and request it inside the LaunchPro system. So relax, we've got you covered. We know that this is, it's not everybody has the wherewithal to piece all of this together. So there will be where we can do it all and take it away from you, or you can go out there and do it just in case you think that we're trying to kind of lock you in and charge you. That's not what we're doing. But we can offer you both sides of that. So what does this look like on Amazon, Mark? It looks like any other listing, and I'll be showing you that inside the listing builder when we move forward from listing builder straight through up over into Amazon. So Carolyn is saying, should we have our logos registered first before we start selling on Amazon? Carolyn, that's a really good question. I think that you're leaning towards brand registry when you talk about that, and it's really important that when you get your brands designed, that you go ahead and you get a trademark filed. Again, we will have trademark partners within the system as well, but again, I'll be showing you how to find that through Google, Google Trademarks, how to find if the mark that you're thinking about is already in the market. I'll be showing you the research to go round about there, and really just to figure out, is that mark ready for, can I go to market with that or waste any time? But you should definitely go ahead and register your trademarks, because it's the only way you can get brand protection within the Amazon platform. And believe me, guys, you will need it, because if you start selling, there is transparency tools out there that competitors will be looking at your sales and they will come at you. So we need to make sure that our brands are registered. So can you also add to Amazon merch? You don't, no, you can't add to Amazon merch, Kathy. You don't really need to. Now, the Amazon merch platform is a closed platform. You can't really get access to it. Well, it's not, you can't do nothing. Once you upload your images, that's it. Amazon is in control. You can't access the ad platform. You can't access customers. You can't do anything. So I honestly would turn around and say to you that you don't really need to worry about that, because the designs that you would upload to merch, you can use within the LaunchPro system and pick from one of the many tens of thousands of products within Custom Cat, for example, and then push that up over into Amazon and then go run traffic to it. If you are selling on merch and you've got a good design, take that design and put it inside Launch Pros and go out to what effectively is known as the open marketplace. So guys, I'm getting messages from my development team here. I'm just going to switch the screen off real quick. Just give me a second. Alex, go ahead. Can you just kind of talk on the subject of what new products you guys are thinking about bringing to the market while I just have a quick look in here. I'm getting messages from my dev team so that I can. These guys are online tonight monitoring this, so that because they're watching the sync between Amazon. So can you just let everybody else know that's on the call what products you're thinking about bringing out to the market as well?
Oh yeah, we've got some very, very exciting products come into the market. It's been a really long time since we've brought out a new exciting product, and so we just brought a whole team on board that's developing some of these new decoration methods, and a lot of them are already proven products that are already selling. A lot of them are very new to print on demand, so we think that it'll be a really exciting opportunity. But one of the really exciting ones that's just around the corner is we're getting into home decor, and specifically wall decor. So we'll start off with the canvas, just gallery wrapped, very high quality solvent type inks in various sizes, which it's already proven in the market. It's being done right now in print on demand, but that'll be great. And then to add to that, we're doing wood. It's the same sort of idea where it's something that you hang on your wall. So you're looking at the same market, but instead it's on a slab of wood, full color, and it kind of has that DIY, that do-it-yourself type feel that sells really well right now in marketplaces. And then lastly, we're looking into metal. Same kind of a thing. It's metal, that DIY where you can. It'll come as a flat slab, but you'll be able to bend the corners, and you'll be able to make it look really, really cool on your wall. And we've done a little bit of testing. We know it looks beautiful when it's printed, but then the conversion on it is unbelievable. So we're excited to bring those. There's a lot more that's coming. I don't want to bore you guys with too much new product talk, but there's a lot to look forward to this summer.
Yeah, I mean the transparency will definitely give you guys the ability to be able to see all of the new products, and this will also help the Custom Cat team as well optimize the catalog to bring out newer stuff that we're focusing on that is selling big in the Amazon space. And this is one of the biggest attractions for you guys, Alex, when I first kind of got in touch with you away last year, when we were looking at how we can optimize and better the product offering as well, over and above all the amazing products that you guys already do. So I'm excited about that. And those transparency tools and the Amazon Spy is going to be a massive game changer for you guys, just to basically pick and cherry pick products that you already know to be selling, and then have Launch Pros strip all the keywords out of it. It's pretty epic, to be honest.
It is beautiful.
So can you also, I've read that one. So how much is the Launch Pros app? Jesse, when you get into the system, it's $599 for the year for Launch Pros to start selling. So Christopher says, gotcha. Brian Trampush is saying supplements. Yes, Brian, we're definitely doing supplements. So do you need an Amazon account prior to doing this? You definitely do. So Christopher is saying, so Launch Pros will essentially integrate our Custom Cat products to Amazon more easily than via Shopify. Definitely more easily, Christopher, and definitely quicker than Shopify, that's for sure. So do you need the GS1 account even though the Custom Cat has SKU numbers? So Joseph is saying, and it's a really good point actually to bring up on the webinar, you guys, if you want to just do custom and you can't ever see yourself doing mass production or forward producing those products, ultimately the goal for us is to get you into the market to test your volume on Amazon, right? It's going to be a lot more than any other marketplace. It's the biggest e-com platform in the world. It's where all the sellers have their credit cards. So the goal for us is to let you test the market with all of the amazing products that Custom Cat and Ship Offers and all the other app partners that are coming in that will all offer unique products in their own way, for you to test the market and put your brand on to create your new brand movement, right? So, but once you start selling and you test your numbers, you then want to start mass manufacturing it to drive more profit into your business. So, having said that, the reason why I'm saying that to you guys is because if you don't have a GS1 account, which effectively is going to give you the barcodes that you need to mass produce, and you go for a GTIN exception, the difference between a GTIN exception on Amazon and a GS1, GTIN exception is for when you just want Amazon to give you an exception and you're an FBM product and that's it. That's you. You can just sell, but you then don't have the ability to barcode that product and forward produce it. So that's something that you really need to think about out the gate. And I always like to be prepared for scale, because you will start selling products. There is no doubt about it, because images, products, you already know to be selling. You're going to get all the keywords that you know that shoppers are already buying those products through. And if you put as much as $5 to $15 behind that product and advertise it, you're going to get sales. It's a no-brainer. So again, with all the other bundling strategies that I'm going to give you, and I won't talk about that too much in case I confuse anyone, but you will have an immediate USP, a unique selling point over all the competition in that niche right away. So Ben is asking, so let's just jump in here and say, sorry, I joined late. How do I actually get this app, get started with this? You just want to jump in. Ben, you will be given an exclusive invite code for joining the webinar and subscribing, courtesy of Custom Cat. So we will send that out to you guys, and you will be invited up in here for free. You can play and get your accounts all synced. You can play with the tools, the keyword tools, and just go ahead and go through all of the Academy modules right up from 1 through to 10, and you will be ready to sell at that point. You will be ready to start driving traffic within the Amazon platform, and you can have that over the next week for you. And if it's all for you and you love it, immediately you can sign up, and it's $599 for the year. And if you renew it, it will never ever go up, and it will never revert back to a sales credit system. So just to let you kind of know that. So so Rita is saying, but do you have to have a Shopify store to use your app? Rita, no, you definitely don't. And in fact, we're going to have all of our own landing page builder in here as well. So, but that's, we don't want to, if you want to stay with Shopify, that's great, it's no problem. But equally, you won't need that to start selling with us on Amazon. And so hopefully that answers that question. So Julian is saying, so will these products be FBM first, then FBA? Julian, that is on you, good question. But it's really down to your budget and how fast you want to start selling, and then transition over to mass manufacturing, right? So you're going to test the product. And bear in mind, guys, if one product doesn't work, change it. It's not cost you nothing. You can just test over and over and over again. But you're not just going to be selling one product. I'm going to show you how to bundle the products via image, so you can sell yoga pants and a yoga vest and a hat maybe. And if they were related, let's say, for example, the hat belonged to hats.com and it was an app inside Launch Pros, and the vest and the yoga pants belonged to Custom Cat, our system will get the order from Amazon and it will distribute it to the appropriate app. The customer's experience is seamless. They buy on Amazon, they pay you the money, job done. Our system does all the work, and all the tracking information will come back into your account. It is as simple as that, and it will go straight over and across right into your Amazon Seller Central account. Is that pretty cool, Alex?
Oh yeah, very, very cool.
So we're
pumped over here.
Rita is saying, I'm wondering if you can use WooCommerce, Custom Cat, and have Launch Pros together. Rita, it's a really good question. We're really just focusing on Amazon right now because that's where the traffic is. Again, WooCommerce is just a landing page, right? I mean, it's just a landing page with no traffic. WooCommerce is awesome as well, but you still need to drive traffic in there. And this is the point I'm trying to make, is that Amazon's your landing page now. And Amazon has all the traffic and all the credit cards inside it. So if we drive and position our products in front of buyers who want to buy those products, we're going to get sales. No more running carousel ads on Facebook, and we will be using Facebook to do discount codes, but that's all going to be in your training as we advance. But you're not going to need to worry about that out of the gate. This is an easier place for you to get started and a far more comfortable arena for you to establish your brand. So can you do mock-ups? Kathy is saying, I don't really know what that means, Kathy. Can you just elaborate on that and I'll answer it again? I'm getting here, Paralee is saying, do you need to set up an account with Amazon first? inside your training, we'll take you through all of that. But yes, so how does the app work with Amazon's merch account? So it's not Merch Cafe. Merch by Amazon is completely different. This is Amazon Seller Central. I will show you how to identify to put the products that you've got on your Seller Central account, to put them out into the mass market, and as well as for Amazon to recognize them as custom products. And when you recognize your products as a custom product, the customer is not able to send it back. That's part of Amazon's terms of service, which again, Alex, is something super cool for our sellers. And every product that you guys have with your own logo on it, you can offer out to have custom text put on it from the customer as well. And our system will handle that back to Custom Cat, and we'll be working very closely with them to make sure you have full access and can take full advantage of all of these super cool features that Amazon is opening up to their own shoppers, to be able to give them that shopping experience. Amazon is all about the experience when all's said and done. So so Kathy is saying, how do I receive the program after? Kathy, it's already there. I mean, you should have had your access email. If you haven't, please go to launchpros.com and request a password. Just put in your email that you signed up with, and your password will be in your inbox in a second. So Ignatius is saying a full week. Yes, it's a full week you have access. So Vince is saying we do or we don't need Shopify account for Launch Pros. You don't need a Shopify account, Vince. This is a standalone platform. This is designed for Amazon. We're not designed for Shopify at all. Doesn't mean to say that we won't and we can't, but we certainly don't need Shopify. So Pam is saying half designs, sales, how do I transfer the MWs? So Pam, all you have to do is just go through the training and start from scratch inside Launch Pros, get your MWS keys, and all the training is in there for you to start from the process. And we've already kind of discussed on how you can then bring your existing designs up over into your new app environment. So I'd love to give this a try. That's awesome. So the sound is tinny, but there does seem to be a Scottish accent coming through. So Tony is saying, Tony, apologise about that. I don't have my main system. I had to switch to the laptop because the main system was giving me JIP, and the GoToWebinar control panel, these guys are going to hear me tomorrow, that's for sure. It was playing up as we started to get in. I think it was kicking everybody out, but eventually we got there, and all the members are inside now anyway, so that's all good. So so what do you think of Merch by Amazon? Merch by Amazon is basically Play School. It's just pocket money, to be honest. It's so simple, an 8-year-old could do it, and it's not really a business. Is it a good way to? I think it's really good for trends. If you want to follow trends in the market, like Trump t-shirts and slogans and animal movements and activists and all this sort of stuff and save the planet stuff, everything that's like trending related for news, definitely merch is really good for that. But what we're doing is we're building a brand, and that's a completely different position. But I'm not saying don't have a merch account, definitely, if you want to get into that. But I tell you what, guys, following the trends and staying on top of that is just as hard as work as building yourself a brand that could go on to be 5 and 6 figures a month, right? So just think about that. You're never ever going to get up to that level, in my opinion, by running that through merch. I mean, you might, but I think you would need a team of designers behind you, and you would need all sorts of software dialed in to follow the trends in the market. So how do we get a Launch Pro account? Kathy, the email will be sent to your inbox tomorrow with your access code exclusively. So can we see your Amazon account? Mark says, no, Mark, you can't. Then you'll see all my products. I can show you my numbers though, but that's about it. So pay $600 with zero proof the platform can actually do what the guy is claiming. Seems logical. Hector, just to come back to you on that, this platform, any proof that the platform's doing, I mean, I don't know if you see the earnings tab at the top of the screen. I see $8.7 million. Those are my accounts. If you want to go to companieshouse.co.uk and download M&A Technologies, you will see £1.2 million profit reported in there. If that's not, those are my accounts as well for the UK. This system has cost me 6 figures of real money to build. I'm giving you it for a week. If that's not enough proof for you, then I tip my hat to you, sir, and wish you all the very best with your brand. So let's move on. And we've got Eric Hanna, who says, one of our Amazon accounts we tried to sync in Launch Pros. The US market is still grayed out. how can we fix this? Eric, it won't be not live until I put the videos up inside the academy. I'm looking to do that tomorrow, stroke Tuesday, because tomorrow is a national holiday, and I might get killed by my wife if I try and work that as well. But we will have that. It'll be between Tuesday at the latest, where you guys can get in and start syncing your account. But it will be Amazon US. So the free video tutorials that you have, are these only available once we sign up for Launch Pro's free week trial or subscription? It's the free week, Christopher. All of the training modules to sync your account. The strategy trainings will be reserved for memberships only, and they will be invite only to people who have subscribed, because it's very, very valuable material that you will be getting access to, and there's no point in accessing it if you're not serious about selling. So that's where they will be reserved for. So thank you so much, Michael. So exciting to be part of this adventure, Judith says, and pleasure to have you, Judith, as well. So how do we sign up? Yes, you'll get your invite code. So can we use it on WordPress? No, Paul. It's exclusive to Amazon at this moment in time. So can we use it with WordPress? No, we can't. So got here a few minutes late. Says Christopher, how do we get access to the academy for the week? Christopher, you will get a invite email with access code to your inbox tomorrow. Who do I contact for access? I haven't received any email. So Rob, if you haven't received any email, go to the landing page and just request a password. Use the email address that you signed up with. System should recognize you and let you in. So with the $5.99 cover all my stores through Custom Cat, I have free. The app inside Custom Cat is free with Launch Pros. So your $5.99 will cover you for one store in the US. We can talk to you if you want 2 or 3, but you have to get permission from us. And also we have to make sure that you have the appropriate clearance from Amazon, because we don't want your account, all your accounts getting suspended, right? And that's the difference, is you're dealing with a system that is being owned and built by Amazon sellers for sellers. So we've got your back. So when you export something in a Custom Cat app, where is it going? Robert, it's going to Amazon, is exactly where it's going. So 2 to 3 weeks seems a bit much compared to, so there's I mean, obviously it will depend on different international couriers. Ignatius, I mean, I automatically think that, again, like I said, we want regional targeting. It would be better for the shopper experience anyway. But I mean, I think that the US.com, Amazon.com for the US is where we're going to focus right now. We will expand out to the UK and Europe, and we will do our due diligence this side, so that any app that we open up for those regions, we know has a timeline that we think is acceptable as a seller. This system is not designed to take your money and just open up apps and let's see what happens. I mean, I'm using these apps to grow and build my own business internationally. So believe me when I tell you that if it doesn't work for me, it won't be in the system. And I'll be coming at this from an Amazon shopper's perspective as well, something that I know the guys at Custom Cat fully applaud and support, because they want to do the very best for the shoppers as well, because the quality and speed is as much as their reputation is yours, because obviously if you're successful, the more products you sell, the more products that Custom Cat get to manufacture, and the happier everybody is. I missed some of the webinar. I see the session's being recorded. Will this session be available post-webinar? It will be, Adam. Automatically, that'll be sent out. Can I create an Amazon product link with many t-shirt styles? You can do. Gosh, I mean, that's easy enough. That's just an Amazon feature, easy. I cannot understand what this product does. Well, Rita, the best thing for you to do is just get your access code and go in and watch the videos. This system is designed for you. If you already sell with Custom Cat, you know what to do with the Custom Cat app, right? When you sync and you push your products live in Shopify, just go through the same process and they'll end up over in Amazon. When you go into Amazon, we're going to show you how to run adverts to those products. It really is simple. Try not to overthink the process. That's the reason why there's 6-minute videos inside the Academy for you to digest in your own time and get to grips with what the product and what the actual system does. So Kathy is saying, when do how to register a trademark? So Kathy, sorry, when do we learn how to register? It's just there was no space there, Kathy, apologies. So how do you learn how to register a trademark? It will be in the modules, Kathy. We've got one of the trademark attorneys who is going to come on and actually do, I think he's going to do some training for you guys as well. So yeah, we've got partners who will be coming up here. So when you say trademark, are you seeing international TM or US? It's a really good question, Sue. I would recommend just doing one classification right out the gate for the United States, which will cost you about $800. I think it is between $800 and $1,200. The more classifications that you put in, obviously you're really just looking for a trademark, and I'm not a trademark attorney, I just want to throw that out there. I would always recommend you seek the appropriate legal advice, just as a caveat, but I just want to say that if you want to register your mark for use in commerce, that's what I do, and if I'm testing the mark, I will probably give it maybe 1 or 2 months in the marketplace to validate that this mark is going to work for the chosen market, right? So you don't really want to spend, if you can, great, do it, and as long as you're sure that this is the brand that you want to run with. But I would always test it against the products and make sure you've got the message right and your audience is being receptive to the name. And if that happens, perfect. But if you attach the right name to the right audience with the right product and you know what keywords they're using to buy it, then it should happen pretty quickly for you. Then go ahead and register your mark. So I'm an existing Amazon seller. Rita says, if I want to sell shirts using Custom Cat, do I need to first open a shop? No, you don't have to open a Shopify store, Rita. Can I do WooCommerce stores that integrates with Amazon? No, I don't know if WooCommerce integrates with Amazon. We are an app marketplace that integrates with Amazon with training and tools and transparency, as well as manufacturing all of the stuff that you would need to scale and build a successful brand within the Amazon platform. So Mary is saying, can't see your screen anymore. You should be able to see it now, Mary. Sounds quite interesting. Kathy is saying, so, well, we will be doing shoes, Kathy. We're talking to a couple of manufacturers that do 3D print. So yeah, I mean, we're going to be right ahead of the curve with all of that stuff. That will all start to open. There's another app as well that we're speaking to that does full printed design on shoes as well, but we'll come round to that at a later date. So Conrad is saying, Conrad, how you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you. Mate, I've not seen you for a while yet. I know that you've been on a couple of long hauls. So does Launch Pros allow product samples? Conrad, we're talking about print on demand right now. If you want to migrate over into to mass produce those products, then fine. But what I would always suggest you do is order the product from Amazon yourself, and that will become a sample because Custom Cat's got to print it and I've got to ship it to you. So you'll be able to see the quality for yourself. I would recommend that everybody does that so that you can see the quality of the product. And if there's anything there that you've got concerns, you can raise it to Michael and to Alex, and they will do their best to fix it as they're I think they're 5-star rated for the customer service. So Kathy is saying, can you show us what Amazon listing looks like? If you click on the G270 men's sleeveless shirt, can you see the Amazon product page? Kathy, all of that will be done. I mean, the products are in a queuing system right now, and obviously I want to take you over the listing and show you the reason why you'll put titles with so many characters in it, the reason why you'll put a specific bullets, what your bullets mean, how you would reverse engineer creating the perfect listing by looking at your competitors' 1-star reviews. This can't all be done on a webinar. We're already getting customers who still really don't know what the product is just yet. If I was talking about how to rank on Amazon, unique selling points, bullets, restricted text titles, we're going to start losing the webinar, and we want to take that in bite size. I hope you can appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing you in the academy. So Mary is saying, does GS1 need to be renewed, or is it a one-time fee? Mary, I think that we talk about this inside the training. We've got a training module that talks about registering with GS1 UK, and it's on a per batch basis. I think you can buy so many amounts of barcodes, but all of that information is in there with GS1. So Alison is saying, I apologise if you already answered this, but do you have to pay the full amount, $599 up front, or do you have additional payment methods? We don't have any additional payment methods at all right now. We don't do it monthly. It's just not something that we're doing right now. This system is going to go up to well over $1,000 plus. It's just the stuff that we've got in here in terms of tools and what we're going to be bringing to the market, and with the training and the academy and the time, will definitely be way over. The $599 is a one-off offer to the Custom Cat family, and it's just a thank you for the support and to let you guys in to grow your to grow your business. It's as simple as that. And there's no better way to grow your business online, as far as I'm concerned, than on Amazon. Hopefully that answers that question, Alison. So Tony's saying, are returns sent back to Custom Cat or back to us? Alex, that's a good question. Michael, can you jump in here as well? How would you recommend that I think that we recommend that the sellers treat the returns back to themselves, but can you guys, what experience do you have? What does the Shopify sellers typically do with Custom Cat, Alex?
Well, there's no reason to ever send anything back to our fulfillment center in Detroit. You know, as a seller, you want to have good correspondence with your buyer, be quick to answer any questions they have. If there's an issue, yeah, I mean, a picture helps us with our replacement reports. Anything that we replace, we fast track through production. We've always upgraded the shipping to get it to them very quickly. If there is an issue, we own the mistake. We just ask for a picture if you can get it without inconveniencing the buyer, if it's a decoration thing. And our support team, there's 12 people that are there. Quick responses, we'll send you back the replacement information. If you have a size issue or something like that and you want to have the customer send it back to you and use it as a promo, resell it, whatever, you can always have it sent back to you. But to answer the question, nothing ever needs to be sent back to our building in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones as well. Amazon will want a returns address. So it is a valid question from an Amazon seller's perspective. So I would really recommend that you would put your own address on there and you take the reason for the return up directly with the customer and you refund them instantly without question and offer them a free item in return. You want to make sure you're just customer service is out the park. That's what Amazon is built on. And the customer will be with you for forevermore and will buy again and again and again. Just make their experience seamless. So Rita has come back on and says, Custom Cat only works with Shopify or WooCommerce. Up until now, Rita, it now works with Amazon. So can you have multiple Amazon stores, meaning I have multiple Amazon seller accounts for different niches? Would $5.99 allow me to upload different? That would be an enterprise account, Evan. If you're looking for dozens of Amazon.com accounts, we can talk to you about that and speak to you of a type of membership that we could create for you. Typically, that's not normal. I mean, we would expect maybe 2, but if we had just allowed unlimited Amazon.com accounts, someone could go out there and keep reselling the system over and over with one membership, and not to mention the server power that's required for all the data flow. So we would need to make sure specifically what you were requesting, what was the purpose behind it, and how many accounts exactly you needed. So if you need any advice, Evan, please email me directly at michael@launchpros.com and we can talk about that offline. So mock-ups, an image of a person wearing a shirt, Kathy. So I mean, your images can be created. Again, that's what the Pro Done For You listings focus on, is creating your shop front, if you like. Super important for conversions. So Jillian Hadley is saying, any help in getting reviews for our products? Jillian, it's something that we do not endorse or talk about, for that matter, is actually getting reviews. That's called an incentivized process or incentivized purchase. Anybody that asks for a sale of a product on Amazon in exchange for a review is known as an incentivized purchase, and it's strictly against Amazon's terms of service. We do not endorse it or encourage it. What I would say to you though is, if you have contacts or friends or family who or anybody you think that would like to buy your product as on a market research basis and give you the appropriate product feedback, unbiased, legit, and honest, then that's something that I would applaud. So definitely, and again, we might want to talk about that at a later time as well. So Conrad is saying, Michael, can we request a sample of a Custom Cat product? It's not really a question of a sample, Conrad. What to do is stick your logo on something, put it live on Amazon, go buy it on Amazon, for example, and Custom Cat will ship it to you, in effect being your sample. So there's no point in going around a kind of fragmented process when all you have to do is buy your own product. Test it, and if you're happy with the quality, then you're off to the races already. So can you get Amazon Prime status with this app since Amazon give priority? It's not really a question of Amazon giving you priority. You're not really looking for the Prime movement anyway at this moment in time. You're going to be doing free shipping in your own accord by working that price into your RSP. So yeah, I mean, you're not going to get Prime through the FBM protocol. Not at this stage. You really only get Prime when you get to FBA status. So payment is one time or monthly. Paul, it is a one-time fee for the platform. So can you auto share your products from Shopify to Amazon? I don't know what that means because I'm not, Fran, I don't know what that means. Are you meaning, can you auto share them? I don't know what that means. If you can elaborate, please. So Andrew, I have 2 brands on Amazon. So 2 Amazon Seller Central accounts in the US. Can I sync to both of my Amazon brands? Andrew, there's only one account at this moment in time for Amazon.com. We will definitely discuss with you the potential of having 2 Amazon.com accounts. If you were never thinking of selling anywhere else, we could potentially take away one of the other marketplaces and allow you in. So yeah, I mean, we will work with you, definitely. Just let's touch base on that, michael@launchpros.com, and it's definitely a discussion. We really want to embrace and support our power sellers as much as we possibly can, and owning multiple brands is nothing too scarce. So how do I get access, Cheryl's asking? That will come out in an email, Cheryl, tomorrow. Eric is saying, thanks, Devlin, enjoy the holiday. Working, what holiday? What's this holiday we speak of? So Kathy is saying, can you show us how to find designs for t-shirt designers? Kathy, we have our own design team. There's 99 designs as well, but we'll be showing you all of that in the training modules as we progress. Definitely, we want to give you full transparency and being able to own that stuff yourself. So what do we need to get started, Terence? All you need is an email from us giving you your access code and you're in. So with the $599, George is asking, would the $599 cover all my stores through Custom Cat? I have 3. So again, if you have 3 stores, you can. Are they all separate brands, George? That's something that obviously we need to look at, because obviously if there's 3 separate brands and 3 separate apps, they would then potentially need 3 separate Amazon Seller Central accounts, and I think that you may struggle with that. Just again, if you get permission, you need permission from Amazon to have multiple .com accounts, particularly for the same legal entity. But again, if you want to talk to me offline about that, you can email me at michael@launchpros.com and I'll take that under my wing. So Cheryl is saying she's given me her email address. I won't call that out online, just in case you get any emails, Cheryl, or email admirers. Do we have to have an Amazon account, Terence? Yes, you do. Kathy, where do we find all the pricing for the Custom Cat products? It's inside, Katie, the pricing is inside the Launch Pros and Custom Cat app. When you're going through, all the prices are pulled back. There will be an Amazon, there will be a profit calculator inside your Launch Pros system. I think that will get knocked live around about Tuesday, Wednesday. So I look forward to the email and the login info tomorrow so that I can get something rolling. So yeah, I've got a lot of people getting excited about this. So Tony said, will we be showing how to piece a sizing chart on our product listing for a t-shirt? Yeah, I mean, it's just an image, Tony. You can create as much of an elaborate sizing chart as you wish because you're in full control. And then all it is you put that as image number 2. I'm going to show you how to go into, I mean, you can go into a merch product, for example, and see how Amazon does it, but I'm going to show you how to take that one step further as well. So how do we run ads to sell on Amazon? Can you teach us? Terence, you will get all of that training, absolutely no problem at all. That's called your 10K swipe file. I showed that in the earlier webinar where I showed you how to go from 0 to 10K using the swipe file and the reverse engineering process of taking the keywords out of all the listings that are ranked on the front page for the key term within the Amazon Spy. So Sue is saying access sorted, requested password, MWS keys already in, webinar sorted out. Excellent, so that's brilliant, Sue, and you just went in there and requested your password. That's super cool, you've got in. Is this all Custom Cat products? Terence is asking. Terence, it will be for now. It will be building out. We've got supplements coming in, we've got footwear coming in, and it will just keep rolling and rolling and rolling into new categories. If it's selling on Amazon, we want it for you guys to customize. So currently on Shopify, says Jenny, my Shopify stores, currently my Shopify stores points to my own URL. if I sign up for this, would I probably get rid of my Shopify account so I could point my URL to the landing page? Jenny, you don't really need any URL because you're going to be selling on Amazon. What you've got right now is an off Amazon presence, which is your website. But I mean, I wouldn't say cancel your website because you're going to need that presence. But I don't want anybody to think that this is an anti-Shopify webinar because we love Shopify. It just is a completely different process. What we've done is we've made the process of launching on Amazon much more simpler, and you don't need a Shopify account to launch on Amazon now. You can just come into Launch Pros and launch your brand and get it up over into the Amazon platform, just the way I showed you right at the beginning. So Sue says, why not do monthly? Because it's going to be built on a credit system, Sue, and we're not going to talk about the credit system because we lost everybody in the first webinar by doing that. And the reason for that is explained in video number 2 inside the Academy, because you've got a health rating for Amazon. And if you have a card that's not active and we don't have sales credits, or the system doesn't have an unlimited sales credit volume unlocked within it, which all of the custom camp members are going to get for $599, then ultimately what happens is that your order will still take place on Amazon. The customer will still be able to buy that product. But when that order tries to come out of Amazon, it's not going to go anywhere if you don't have a live credit card or sales credits within the Launch Pro system. So that's really important that you understand that. That's the reason why we don't do monthly, because we don't really want that heart in the mouth moment. Because I tell you what will happen is that if that order does not get fulfilled and you ignore it, your Amazon account is going to get shut down, and that's not going to be our responsibility. That's why we always need sales credits unlocked, and it's up to you guys to keep an eye on your health rating within your Seller Central account. So in terms of selling shirts only, just wondering if what's the advantage of using Launch Pro's custom cap versus just sell shirts using merch. Mike, the answer to that is simple. What's the point in just selling shirts? I mean, t-shirts, putting a logo on it or putting a slogan on it. Is it really a brand? Is it really a business? You can't advertise it. You're hands off. All you're doing is uploading it. You don't know who's buying it. You get no feedback. If that's something that you guys want to do, then by all means. But it's never going to break the bank for me in terms of getting you established as a brand. Never. I don't care what anybody says. For me, it's just it's a lifestyle business to have some fun with and get some pocket change. For me, I don't think it would ever be groundbreaking numbers. I wouldn't bother with it. For me, it's just not for me, that's for sure. Definitely for someone who's just coming out of college or something like that, or coming out of school, secondary school, which is, I don't know what kind of, is that, I don't know what terminology that is for the US, but like my son at 14 would probably love to do that. But again, it's all about trends. You have to understand marketing trends. And to understand marketing trends, that's all driven through social signals. Social signals is understanding where does those articles originate, what's on point, what are people talking about online, then how do I get that in front of that customer at that moment in time? Do I have to then advertise it? And if I advertise it on Facebook and drive it back to a merch account, I don't have any conversion pixels. I don't know my audience is buying it. I'm driving this traffic and spending money and I don't know the conversion rate. It's a nightmare. You're feeling about in the dark. So that's the reason why I wouldn't be bothering. And that's the difference between Launch Pros. Launch Pros is an open market system. It's plugging straight into the Amazon Seller Central open marketplace where you can run adverts, sell tens of thousands of products, grow your brand, mass manufacture, and have your customer list. Right? That's what a business and a brand is all about. Building your IP inside your brand so that you can maybe one day sell it. Putting logos and slogans on a shirt, that's not acquirable. So Ray's, well, not for me anyway, so Ray's saying, can you automatically post to Amazon without having to manually do it from Shopify store? Yeah, I mean, we can do it from Launch Pros, Ray. That's what it is. I mean, let's not get confused. Can everybody just stop talking about Shopify? The only reason why I'm mentioning Shopify is because that will be the main place that you guys will be familiar with by using the Custom Cat app. So it's nobody needs a Shopify account to run a Launch Pros account to sell on Amazon. We don't have any connection to Shopify whatsoever. So Hector is saying Kathy, so Kathy sounds as if she's happy now. She definitely is. So George Morris is saying yes. They are three separate niches. Definitely. I don't know if you're shouting at me or you don't know that the caps lock's on, George. So yeah, I mean, for three separate niches, you need to get first and foremost is clearance from Amazon. I would, and if you can really take you can actually consider just open an Amazon store that's a generic store name and selling all the brands within it. That's another option for you to have a look at, George. I would probably recommend that. But I mean, ask Amazon if they'd allow you for three separate stores, but that's going to be a nightmare to manage when you start to scale. So I'm in the UK, says Aaron, and I want to sell in the US only. Can I easily open an Amazon Seller Central account with a US address? You certainly can. Can you open it with a UK address as well, Aaron? I use Merch. Is it the same sort of sign up situation? It's different. I mean, we show you how to sign up inside the academy. So jump in there, Aaron, and go through the modules. So Mike is saying in terms of selling shirts only, just wondering if what's the advantage of using Launch Pros. So again, that's the same question I just answered. So George is saying, from what I understand, is that I could do a store with my best products and go from there and add products from Launch Pros. Definitely, George, you can certainly go down that route. So Michael's saying, missed the webinar tonight, just got home. It's no problem, there'll be a recording, Michael. Sue says she can't wait. Robert, if I have everything entered into your system, when will I be able to add my first product? You'll be able to add your first product right away, Robert, and queue it for Amazon. And as soon as I put the listing creator live, it will go up over into the Amazon platform. So it'll be queued and it will appear inside your Seller Central account anyway. So George is saying this is pretty exciting. If I'm understanding correctly, I could do a super bundle from supplements to full. See, this is what I'm talking about, George. Now you're getting switched on. This is what the system is doing for George. I could do a super bundle from supplements to full workout gear to shoes, etc. If the supplements could we buy samples prior to labeling? You certainly can, George. We're going to be working that out with Ship Offers, who's going to be one of our main partners inside the Launch Pro system. We've got our own facility that we'll be opening for the UK and Europe. So yeah, we're all in there. We've got 3 partners lined up in the United Kingdom and amongst ourselves. You said I'm not shouting, I'm just excited. So that's fine. No, caps lock was on. That's okay, George. Just kidding. So Hector is saying the fact that everyone keeps asking about Shopify WooCommerce should be clear that you're not doing a good job of explaining the service app. It's not an app, Hector. That's the problem. The app is CustomCat is the app. It's a web-based platform that you log into and you go in and access the app within the marketplace, and you then sync that product over to Amazon using the Launch Pros system. We're not an app. The app is CustomCat. CustomCat is the app. The apps live inside the marketplace. So it's not a question that I'm not explaining it. It's just the fact that I'm explaining it over and I'm getting asked the same question. It's really simple. The system is a standalone process where you log in, you then access the academy to learn, you sync your Amazon store to Launch Pros, you pick your product inside the app store, you sync it with Amazon, and that will go from the app. Launch Pros will take the product and put it inside Amazon. It's really that simple. So Dennis is saying, missed the beginning of the webinar, will there be a replay available? There will be. How do I register? Now everybody just want to dive in. It's getting a mixture of people saying we're not explaining it to everybody getting excited and want to dive in. So some people are still thinking, if you don't understand it, it really is. I mean, Alex, you were touching on this a while ago as well. Is there anything that we're not explaining? Is there anything that you think that we need to elaborate on?
No. I mean, it's really, really simple. The reason you use Launch Pros is to launch products on Amazon. The reason you use WooCommerce is to use WooCommerce. The reason you use Shopify is to make a store on Shopify. None of them are related in any way or form. CustomCat happens to work on all 3 of these platforms. We're just giving you a brand new way to use CustomCat products on Amazon, and that's Launch Pros. And Launch Pros has a ton jam-packed features. They're going to help you make a lot of money with CustomCat products, without CustomCat products. But no, to me, it's really, really simple.
Yeah, that's good. I just wanted to, just in case my Scottish accent was lost in translation.
It's the accent.
So Ignatius is saying, okay, I'm going to run off for now, but I'm very excited about this. Thanks again, Michael. You're most welcome, and the team. So Ignatius is signing off for tonight. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but it doesn't matter. You're awesome anyway. Thanks very much. So Ray is saying, can this system take shirt orders from Canada? Again, we can definitely tap into the .ca Amazon. Alex, how long does it take to ship to Canada?
Yeah. I mean, every order is different. Canada, British Columbia, they'll take a little longer than Ontario, but about 2 weeks less. I've seen it go 4 days. I've seen it go 16 days.
Yeah, we're in Detroit, so we're pretty close to Canada. It's pretty quick. We ship a lot of orders to Canada, so I think it's safe.
Okay, good. Well, that answers that, Ray. So Bruce is saying, will there be a repeat of this seminar, of the live webinar? Absolutely, Bruce. There will be a live call recording that will go out to all the attendees. So Hector is saying, not app in that way that people use the term now, app and application, as in web application, web service. Hector, let's not dive into, I mean, this is a web-based solution. Like Alex just said, it's another solution for you to sell easier on Amazon. We're not telling you to put anything in the bin. We're not telling you to stop using any system or service. If everything else is working for you right now, perfect. You guys go ahead and charge on. All we're trying to do is bring a solution, bring a ton of knowledge, bring a ton of cool tools, and give you the ability to bundle, which I can tell you right now, there's no app, whether you want to say web-based application or otherwise, that will allow you to bundle with a print-on-demand and FBA setup. There is nothing other than out there on the market other than LaunchPros that will do that for you. And again, I wish we were further into the training so that you would just get it. But unfortunately, if we were to try and do that, we would have a 5-hour webinar, and that wouldn't be good. So Dennis is saying thanks very much. Totally get it. Christopher's saying, I hate to say this. First word was capital letters, by the way. But Michael's accent, I didn't realize I had an accent. And his fast talking makes it hard to understand. Christopher, wait till you find me excited. You ain't heard nothing yet. You're going to need subtitles, brother. That's for sure. But one thing I do know is I've created multiple millionaire sellers, so you're in good hands, dude. Just slow me down. Listen to the videos in your own time and go over it, but definitely not offended, man. Relax. It's cool. I mean, it is what it is. So unfortunately, I'm going to be one of your lead trainers. We've got multiple other launch pros who are going to be coming in and doing training for you as well, with lots of other weird accents. So you haven't heard it all yet. Not the end of it. So I already have Custom Cat integrated with Commerce HQ account. Can I use LaunchPros now? Dennis, you can. Yeah. So Christopher, sorry about the caps. Sorry, Chris, don't worry. Could I link existing Amazon products from season stores on Amazon? Is it possible to break down? So definitely, George, if you've got existing Amazon products, you can still link those products by creating a new listing. So you can create what's effectively known, and I'm taking this as that you might be an experienced seller, you can create a child listing. With your FBA, you can create a child FBM listing, change the image to create an offer around about that bundle. And what will happen is LaunchPros will take the order out and it will send the FBA order back as a fulfillment order and send the FBM orders out to the print-on-demand hubs. That's how cool it is. So I have a specific branding question. Can I PM you? Tracy, certainly can. I'm trying to help you explain since you're doing a poor job on your own. Thanks, Hector. But yeah, I'll take that pat on the back. Appreciate it. I'm not complaining, said Christopher. I love it. It's cool, Chris. No problem at all. I don't think you were complaining. So it's just, so Robert is saying, okay, so you should hear. So Eric's saying, for everybody that says they can't understand Devlin, you should hear him after 3 days of drinking in Vegas, which I know Eric spent time with me at my event in Vegas, but it's cool. So listen, guys, I tell you what we're going to do. I think we're going to just cap it there, because I think we've done everything that we could do in terms of showing you how fast the system syncs with Amazon. Go in, watch the videos at your own pace, slow them down if you like, but go in there and play with the system. We've built a tool here that's 6 figures, to help with my own business, to help increase my store, to give me a competitive advantage of the problems that I know exist as an Amazon seller. This is going to help you massively with your e-commerce. If you've got apps and environments that are working for you, perfect, you keep using them and you rock on. We're definitely not telling you to drop any service or product. Do what works for you. If Launch Pros works for you, perfect. You've got 7 days to figure that out. If it doesn't work for you, then there's absolutely no problem, and we wish you every single success with your business. Alex, is there anything you want to drop in before we cancel out and we set the recording loose so that everybody can catch up?
No, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this webinar. I mean, I think we cleared up a lot of the questions that were brought up in the last webinar, and I hope that you want to continue having these webinars with us for our Custom Cat members, because it definitely helps, man. I mean, there's so much that Launch Pros has to offer. There's so many tools that will help you sell custom cat products on Amazon that there's no way we could go over everything in one webinar. So I'm looking forward to continuing these sessions and moving forward.
I mean, the actual training that's going to be coming for the sellers who and the members within the system, Alex, is a complete community environment. I mean, we're taking time out of our own day. We're not charging. I mean, we can charge, for example, how to unlock a $52 million niche. We can show you inside 30 minutes how to unlock that across the Amazon platform. That's the size of all the products that are listed in the front page over and over and over again. We can take you in, show you the keywords and all the products and how to build that into your listing. That's one of the trainings. We could probably charge $1,500 for that training. How to coattail traffic from anywhere around the web, to take viral content and to direct that traffic into your Amazon listing. So if the World Cup's coming up, for example, how to take an article for Argentina v Germany that might be going viral, and then to iframe that content and boost it to Argentina and Germany fans to sell them Argentina and Germany t-shirts. If that's the sort of training that you don't think is going to be valuable, guys, I can tell you this is all the stuff that we're going to be giving away for free. We're not trying to sell you stuff. I think sometimes when you try and come from a position of sincerity and a position to help people take their business to the next level, it can be met by a level of skepticism. I totally get that, but that's not what this is about. We don't make our money from training, guys. We can make our money from training if we want, but we make our money from selling products. Whereas a lot of people out there that are in particularly the Amazon movement, maybe had a couple of good months or maybe one good year or one good product, and they make more money telling you what they used to do, which was selling. We actually sell every day of the week, every hour. We eat and sleep and breathe this stuff. So I don't know what else to say other than the fact that go in, play around with the Launch Pros system. If it's for you, awesome. Can't wait to welcome you on the inside. But regardless of what you do, we just appreciate your support. We appreciate Custom Cat, Alex, and Michael for coming on tonight as well. And we look forward to helping you scale your brand, your POD business, and taking it to the next level. So that's really all I've got left to say. Alex, Michael, I'll catch up with you next week, no doubt. And until then, guys, all the very best, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Talk to you soon.